Yo, what is going on? Welcome back. Galaxy returns with Series 3, The West. It's time for us to rip some packs. Now we're going to rip about 60 or 70, maybe even 80 standard packs. Then we're going to jump over to the $5.99 bundle and maybe even open up a premium pack. Y'all are going to have to let me know if you ripped open any of these. What did you get? I personally love this set. This is one of my favorite sets, or at least it has been one of my favorite sets, and especially being that I play so much of the contests. It's just such good value in these cards with just the regular 2.6 multipliers and all of the signatures and relic signatures. All of that looks so good. So I try to, or I do, collect all of the 2.6s, base tier 6, and I do all of the rares at least. Sometimes I do the super rares just depending on, you know, what division it is or who's in it. This is the West, so this is my side. You know, this is my division. We love the West out here, and a lot of good players are out here in the West. Hey, you know what? That's our first rare. Logan Gilbert, like Logan Gilbert, who, you know, Shohei Ohtani as well. There's lots of good players out here. And so, you know, as far as the relics go, you know, the signatures, all of the special cards, they do have also really good multipliers. So we're going to try to complete all of those as well. I do this on the main account and the alt account, at least to get the base tier 6 done and try to get, you know, at least the rares done on both accounts. It's not really too challenging either when you talk about at least with the 2.6s, because you can use the Bunt bot and be able to collect all of those. But either way, like I said, you know, let me know in the comments if you ripped open any of these packs, especially the diamond packs. What did you get? We did a rip it or skip it the other day. I think yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday when it came out. Did a 750 diamond premium pack and didn't do too bad. Although I can't even remember what we got. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think we did good. I think we just pulled the base stuff. No iconics or anything like that. But hopefully with the $5.99 bundle, we're going to be getting, you know, we got a premium pack and a super pack in that bundle. So that'll give us a couple chances and then maybe even a premium pack at the end. Now, being that, you know, we're in the middle of a brand new season, we need to get that XP up. We need to complete the season pass as quick as possible. Last season, I barely made it in the 2500, the top 2500. To be able to get, I can't even remember who the top 2500 was, but this time it's the Ketel Marte, and so I want to get that. Yeah, I want to be able to get that. I need to get finished here in the next couple days. That was actually a Jacob deGrom 2.6. That'd have been great. Nice that he had, was it like 13 strikeouts today? I think maybe there was this afternoon games was really good. At least as far as the pitching goes. Hunter Brown, tons of strikeouts. Spencer Strider, tons of strikeouts. DeGrom as well. Really tough to decide who I wanted to go with when it came to actually starting, you know, with all the other contests too. We actually haven't been doing too well. We've pulled one single rare so far. We haven't really pulled much of anything. I'm just kind of skipping through all of the 2.6s because obviously they're just 2.6s. I want to see the rares and stuff. But I'm pretty sure we've opened up, you know, 20 or 30 packs, I think, at this point. And we've only pulled one single rare out of all of this. Which I always say, or I've always said, at least in all the pack opening videos we've done so far, I've always said this is the best value. You know, you get a guaranteed 2.6 each time. And, you know, you can get the relics and the signatures and all of that in the middle of it, as long, you know, as well as super rares and things. But holy cow, when you can't even pull a single rare, almost, you know, maybe not the best value this particular time. Maybe it's all the time. Maybe it's because I hyped up this pack so much, told everybody that they need to open it. Is why, you know, they're not really doing us any favors. I think we've Logan Webb. So how about the Webb Yamamoto matchup yesterday? I Yeah, it was definitely a bit shaky. Had to watch it the entire time. Basically, anytime anybody got on base, I would have to switch out. And good thing that I switched out Yamamoto when I did, because he ended up giving up like 6 runs or something in 1 inning. And that would have certainly hurt the, certainly would have hurt the overall score. But I was able to switch him out, and it's a good thing that, at least with certain games, I try to pay attention as much as I can. And, switch out the batters, the pitchers, and, try to score because, yeah, we're trying to get that top 250 for the first time ever. And when I started this video, right now it's Saturday. So y'all aren't going to see this till probably Sunday. But right now it's Saturday. And I am hovering about 235. And I have never made top 250. Perdomo, what a season he is having too, man. He's been absolutely amazing. Getting ready for the Arizona game to start here in just a little bit. We went a bit heavy on the Arizona players. Zach Gallen pitching today. I always get scared when I start him because I feel like he can have an amazing game or he can just absolutely tank and not do very well. But there's only 2 games at this time period right now. New York and Boston, which, obviously is going to be pretty heavy on the New York side. And then we got the Arizona game, which we kind of went a little heavy on the Arizona. So hopefully it works out good. Ketel Marte playing nice. Corbin Carroll, Perdomo, hopefully we all do well. And then Zach Gallen, obviously the most important thing, just pitching tonight. Can we actually get a gem performance out of him? I'm pretty sure that this is probably one of the worst coin pack openings. Right when I say that, we pull a super rare. Right when I say that, we pull a super rare. Tyler Soderstrom. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, 46 average on a super rare at 3.0. It's not the greatest, but he's not having a terrible season. If you could put him in the right spot, right matchup, he could certainly get you some points. Hey, Mason Miller, reliever. Not going to do me much good. Every once in a while, I'm able to catch up relievers. That's what we want to see. Luis Castillo. That is what we've been missing. That's what we've been missing in our life. He had a fantastic game the other day, too. Pitching, getting pitchers, there's been a couple, obviously, now that we're seeing pitchers go 7, 8, 9 innings in games and stuff, having really high multipliers on these pitchers that can, go the distance is nice. I mean, we're finally seeing some complete games and stuff. And so getting cards like that, with Castillo and cards that can perform out on the mound is definitely something that we want to have. I don't know how many more we're going to do. I'm going to say we're going to do probably until I get down to maybe 700,000 coins left. I don't mind, even if I'm wasting it. Hey, Cam Smith, that's what we like to see. We did a Bowman video where we actually ripped open a blaster box, and which was a lot of fun. First time we've done that on the channel. We ripped open a blaster box and we pulled one of the cards in there, at least one of the rookies, one of the first Bowmans. I think it was a first Bowman, maybe even a parallel too, but it was Cam Smith, which I like. I mean, I live in Houston, even though I go for the Diamondbacks. I do live in Houston, and so I kind of always go for the Astros too. And, like today, Hunter Brown killing it on the mound with like 95 strikeouts, which is always really good. I wish he would have went longer, but that's all right. Either way, we're going to get a couple more packs, and then we're going to rip open the $5.99 bundle, and then we're going to get, I guess, one of the 750s. I'm only at approaching level 30 right now, so I have got a lot of work to do, I should say. I do have quite a bit of work to do when it comes to you know, getting the XP up. I need to get a couple more packs. I need to, you know, check on how many have been claimed. See how close it is to that 2,500. There's no way I can ever get top 1,000. Top 1,000 is just stretching it a little bit too hard. Unless, of course, there's just some crazy, set that comes out that I absolutely am in love with and have to, you know, get packs. As far as the bundle goes and the 750 goes, the limited to 10s are all out. They're all gone. So we can't get any of those. They usually obviously sell out really quick. And so since we didn't do this video yesterday or the day before yesterday, I can't remember if this came out Thursday or Friday. I think it came out Thursday or Friday. I don't know. Whenever it did come out, you know, and we did our premium pack, you know, it sells out a couple hours later. Hey, Logan, Gilbert. There we go. That's our second super rare. I might have to keep going, you know. We got to go maybe a little bit more because it's kind of heating up. We're getting close to 100 packs. Super rares are 1 out of 35. So if we were to do 100 packs, you would kind of expect to get, you know, 2 or 3 super rares at least. 2 at least. Hopefully 3. You know, pack odds say it would be about 3. And, you know, about 10 rares or so. I think we've been light on the rares. We've definitely not pulled as many rares as we would have liked to, but the super rares have been nice. If we could get just one more, might even go down to another 50,000, maybe another 10 more packs. Another 10 more packs, that'll put us pretty close to 100. I had about 1.1 million coins when we started. So I'm just gonna call it like it's about 100,000 or 100 packs, and you know, because these are 5,000 a piece, 500,000 coins. So it's quite a bit, but you know, we need the XP. Need the XP on this sort of stuff. I'm sitting at close to level 31 now, and I wouldn't say it's been the best coin video, but we're gonna get something. I have a feeling in at least one of the super. You know, the super pack or the premium pack. Hey, Dylan Cease. We'll take that for the 2.6 as well. We're going to do 5 more. Let's do 5 more. 4 more after this. And hopefully we can get one more rare. Doesn't seem like the rares are popping off at all. We have not gotten very many. We had that little stretch in the middle where we did get a couple of them back to back. Do 2 more after this one. I'm going to say that it was an even, you know, 100 packs, 500,000 coins. We were pretty close to it because we were over a mil. We're almost at 500,000 now. But either way, coin packs, I mean, 2 super rares, a little slow, you know, a little light on the 100 packs, and then not very many rares either. All right, here we go. The $5.99 bundle has a premium and a super pack included. Don't know which one this is. Hopefully we get at least an iconic. We want to see at least an iconic Logan Webb. It's a nice one. Besides for the game yesterday. Actually, he did pretty well. Yamamoto did not do pretty well. But speaking of which, how many did he get? 50 points on his 2.8, which is pretty low. So that pack was hopefully the super pack. Nothing in that one. 1 super rare in this one. Cam Smith. Both of these packs, we might have completely struck out today. There's another Logan Webb. Pretty sad right there. All right, let's try our luck on another premium pack, and it's 1 out of 3 on the iconic. This is gonna be our 3rd pack for sure on the these premium packs. We did one for the Rip It or Skip It. We did one just now in the bundle, and this is our another one. That's sad. I mean, we've had a sad day today. I'll tell you what. All right, I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do one more. Yeah, the way that this has been going, I mean, obviously it's a good idea when you're just on very, very cold. When you're ice cold when it comes to opening these packs, you just probably need to quit. But we're gonna do one more and waste our diamonds apparently, because yeah, we got our super rare right there, which is gonna be a Perdomo, and Nothing else. A pretty sad day for us, that's for sure. Let me know in the comments how y'all did. If y'all ripped open any of these packs, I'm sure it has to be better than what we just did. 500,000 coins, about 2,000 diamonds, the 599 bundle. Didn't pull anything hardly at all, but either way, it was still fun doing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up, and hopefully I see everybody in the next stream, video, or short. I'll take it easy. Have a good weekend. We're out. Peace.